If you ever wanted to have asparagus growing in your yard, and you tried it even, but you just can't make it grow. I have so many people come in and say, you know what, I have planted asparagus year after year and I can't get it to grow. What is the trick? You know, it's not that hard, but you know what? Asparagus is a really long-lived perennial. It can live 15, 20, 25 years. So when you prepare the ground for asparagus, you want to do a really good job. This is going to be something that's going to give back to you and your family for a lot of years. First of all, asparagus wants really rich, soft, deep soil. So you have to spend some time. You know, with most things, you have to get that soil really well amended, really rich to get good results. You can't just take all these things that produce food and just stick them in any old ground and they're going to make something delicious, because it doesn't work that way. These asparagus plants don't like competition, so you have to keep weeds out. They want to be their roots cool, so you mulch them heavy. You put lots of stuff into the soil. Spend lots of time really making that bed that they're going to spend the next 20 years in awesome for them. And then when you plant them, keep the soil evenly moist. Don't let them dry out while they're producing. And after that, don't let them dry out either. If you plant this is a 2-year root. You cannot harvest anything off of it this year. Most experts recommend you don't harvest off it next year either. Wait till the 4th year. Although if you really can't stand it, you can take 1 or 2 spears the 3rd year. Wait till the 4th year when it's really big, and then it'll start producing like crazy. But if you really like asparagus, if your family really likes asparagus, plant more than one plant, because you'll get one little old meal off of one plant. So make a nice big bed, put lots of asparagus in there, and then you'll be producing over several weeks and have lots of stuff. When it comes up, it grows really fast, so nip it off, and the next day you'll have some new spears. Now, I did mention to mulch it really well. Rhubarb is another perennial that produces food, and it requires all the same things. It wants rich soil, deep, loamy beds. So put lots of organic material into the soil. Mulch it around too, but not up over this crown. Just mulch around it. Keep the weeds down. Keep the soil evenly moist. Wait until this is like 3 years old too before you really start taking anything off of it. Then never take more than half, because it's got to have all these leaves to feed the roots. When you go to harvest it, you reach down clear at the bottom, grab on tight and twist and lift, and it pulls it off from the root itself, and that makes a space where a new one can come out. If you just go out and cut them like this, new ones won't replace them. So you've got to have good soil. Same for asparagus. But I forgot to tell you one thing. This ferny stuff that comes up after the spears are done, this is vital to the plant. When it grows up, if you've got this in like your front flower bed, it's going to be kind of unsightly, but if you cut it off, the plant's going to die. This is what feeds the roots. You have to let that ferny growth get up and get big, and in subsequent years it's going to get big and bushy. So put it somewhere where you won't mind that, because you have to have this for the plant's health. If you do all these things, you'll have years and years of enjoyment from your asparagus and your rhubarb plants.